ask you a question? How many of the other FIAD teachers work out at some point during the class?
I don't believe any. I don't believe in seeing any.
Research
Demonstrating an appropriate lift is certainly acceptable, appropriate teaching strategy, but just working out while students are basically not even paying attention, that's not instruction. This analogy would be science teacher, social studies teacher, English teacher. They don't work out while they're teaching their classes. They're not engaged in their own personal activities while they're teaching their classes. Told those students to move apparently, but they all moved and then they all went right back. I'm not sure. You know what's in that corner of the community congregating?
I think it's more of a hamstring.
Some kind of apparatus to do some stretching.
So are we having witnesses? Well, because the gentleman, the IT gentleman is testifying. Are we having witnesses too now? Or just for the administration?
That's the principal, Mr. Kurtz. He is an administrator. He's familiar with how to use this video.
Sounds like it. Sure. Are we having witnesses then, Chrissy?
No, we are not.
Oh, okay. But just for the administration then?
He's part of the
Administration is able to present evidence. It is my understanding that Mr. Kurth is an administrator, although perhaps you can introduce yourself because I think you skipped over you during the introduction.
Adam Kurth, high school principal.
Thank you.
The student reclining in the machine, sitting there, had his phone out.
Cell phones allowed in this
Didn't want to load any classes.
Are there those cell phone caddies in the FIAD area as well, like they should be?
I don't know if they are or not.
We offer to have for purchase for any teacher who requests.
All these students just sitting, kicking the legs is not an exercise.
Yeah. 10 minutes in this class. we should take.
I haven't seen you lift weights in 10 minutes.
What time is class? Is it a morning class?
You know what time this class takes place?
This is, yes, 11:44, excuse me, 11:44 to 1:08 is the entire class period. So the class, they start in the locker room, of course, and then they would go to the fitness center, so they enter the fitness center at 11:59. They started happening at 12:05, it goes through till 12:52. And at 12:54, the students are released from the fitness center, and then they go to work. And effectively work.
It's kind of hard to believe there aren't witnesses here because you just keep having people testify.
These are just administrators helping to explain what's happening, answering questions that the board asked.
Oh, how is that not a witness?
They're part of administration.
Oh, okay. But they're just not subject to cross-examination, that's all. They can just say whatever they want, but we can't ask them to explain why. Is that right?
There is no calling of witnesses and there's no cross-examination.
Well,
I
you're
believe
calling
I have already
witnesses,
explained that.
and you're having them testify. So that's what the problem is that you're stating one rule, but you've already broken it for your side. And
I don't have a side. I
well, you
represent
clearly
the
do
Board
have
of
a side.
Education.
Let's not pretend that that's
I
true.
represent the Board of Education, Attorney Hitchcock Cross.
Well, you
You're aware
just
of that.
met with all of your clients together before this meeting. We all saw that happen.
So the board is asking questions of administration, we need clarity.
Okay. That doesn't, that's like, word tricks don't work here, sir. That's still calling of a witness, and they still should be subject to cross-examination. Because other people may have other views, or they may be hiding things and not telling the full truth. That's the whole purpose of the American system of examination here, sir. That's why in America, we allow people to defend themselves, we allow them to have witnesses, and we allow them to cross-examine the other side.
Attorney Hitchcock Cross, this is not a court of law.
It's not America,
This is a meeting
apparently.
Of the Board of Education. And the board has the ability to choose how it will conduct its meeting.
For example, like North Korea. Just for example. They have that choice. I understand what you're
Attorney
saying.
Hitchcock Cross, I would ask you to keep your comments relevant to.
Well, I'm trying to understand. You're saying they could, for example, could they do it like North Korea? Is there no rule of law here? That's what I'm asking you.
Would you like to cross-examine the fact that she just said I mean, what is there to cross-examine in a fact that she states?
It's the school board has to-
As I mentioned, this is a board meeting. It is the board's opportunity to
cross-examine?
conduct business.
I'd love
The
to
board
cross-examine
has the
the
ability to
superintendent,
ask
yes.
questions.
I'd love to.
There's a good example there where a special education student wasn't doing it properly and the aide went and advised how to do better. Previously, while the attorney was speaking, there was a student on his phone working at that one station on the left side. There's two kids that were horse playing, pushing each other, threatening each other.
The special ed ones are, like, do they follow the students to their classes?
Sure.
Can I ask that or not?
Yeah, special education aides will go with students in different classes. It's based on the IEP for the student where their support is needed. And students sitting around talking, the student was working out.
Do you know what the actual curriculum is for this class in terms of, are there certain workouts that the kids need to do, or is it like a rotation?
I do not know the curriculum, but yes, I would assume that there would be expectation that the kids would be working out the entire period.
But is it free-for-all?
Moving from station to station, no, there should be structure.
So they're working on certain parts of their body at certain times?
I don't know the curriculum.
Because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of,
No, there's no structure, there's no instruction taking place.
Is Mr. Miller aware that films were being made to get after the first one, did anyone speak with him and say, hey, this isn't acceptable?
The camera's been in the classroom a long time.
No, maybe it's not. It's the first time they spoke. It was their first meeting where they told me that I might be done.
We'll get through it.
I mean, was he given warnings that we need to?
We met with them, that's coming later in my presentation, yep.
I didn't hear a yes.
Another one? Board, do you want to see another one?
You have 9 of these?
Yep.
I've seen enough.
Yeah, they're all
Can you
basically.
do one more and go a little faster? Just to get a little piece of it? So I know that's not run off. Yeah, pick, 7.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's good.
All the same.
Rotating around in the state from the stations.
Where are you? What out there?
I would be down here.
I see you.
Doing the Nikon with her. It's called Nikon.
Mr. Miller in this shot.
Very top of the screen, I think.
Doing some exercises.
Yep, yep. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Ferris. There's no question they're strategic about the program. Almost nowhere. So much for virtually. Much for that.
How much time has passed?
Rotate over there and then it's coming. It's like
What class? Engaged.
So you got to handpick your videos, and this is the best you've got.
young man kind of posing himself against the side wall there while he was a student.
In a typical FIAC class, does the teacher go around and assist with form or direction?
Yes.
They have the experts right here. Oh, that was extremely helpful.
Can we pick one more? Can we pick the second one down? Sorry to make.
Second one down.
Yeah.
This panel right there. Start off, I'm showing them what to do. You see that? I know. Damn.
Mr. Miller in the rear of the room.
Yeah, just left the
Standing in the doorway.
There's music playing right there. So that's that. That's also where the phone is. So all the audio and video is controlled from where I went. The teacher watches all their students all the time. It just doesn't have It's switched. They rotated all together in perfect fashion.
How do you measure success? How do you measure success? You get a credit for it, you get a grade for it?
I believe there's a participation grade for each day that you're in class, you earn a grade. I'll talk a little bit more about it. as we go through. Any other videos that you wanted to share? I know there was some where there was some pretty severe horseplay going on. You know which one that was?
Can we ask that we at least speak up when you ask questions so that we can hear?
We should have to go through the system for that.
What are you, you're just trying to figure out what video to play? That's what the conversation is here? Okay.
Good, so I have to go through here for 50 minutes. Do you have it queued up? Yes.
Did you say February 26th? I say, did you say February 26th?
I believe, yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry, what did you say?
The student that was being bullied, these videos are from that class that originated the concern.
Okay.
Again, not much working out happening.
Tell them what's that. So,
Mm-hmm.
then they're going through the machines. They're starting their set because they're on a rest period of 4.
Instructor said something, then just walked away and since continued to do nothing.
Do you play music in these classes?
I'm not sure.
Yes. Teachers, yes.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you're like dust. More or less. Yeah. And then he's connecting on that end.
I've lost track of Mr. Miller again.
Is this the special class? No. Oh, they're special. I can't see any class.
What is that area? Mr. Ferner in the top, now we.
Storage, it's a storage room, I believe.
That's a storage room.
Class. So they're finishing up. They're supposed to do is wear obviously. So we did speed agility with this. We're supposed to be stretching. Obviously, they don't know language.
This is an example of what we saw time and again.
We didn't see it time and again.
And this door on the right-hand side here, is that a locker room?
This is again the class. It's a class where I had an open time for them to finish up the class. That's what it was. It wasn't an instruction. Just saying the class is done and all that because they had to do speed agility quickness they didn't get there, which they didn't show. So this is that.
just anecdotal, but do you happen to know what the word that starts with T that's on the wall in the top after discipline? You know what that word is?
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
The students sitting in the front.
Yes.
This is the end of class, when they have a free moment time where I tell them they can stretch, they can do core. It's the end of class.
And these are all from the same workout class.
It's a different class. It's a totally different kid. Not the same kids. For the first video? I only teach one class.
I don't know if we can afford or take away any other opportunity for any more tapes, but frankly, I'll go see what I think is probably a good representative from our footage. I'm not getting bored of that with that.
Maybe show me the entire class. You can see
So,
what's going
I'll
on.
ask, I'll just briefly ask administration, are there any further videos that you wished to present to the board?
We can show a lot of videos that shows a lot of the same stuff. I don't know how much, it's up to how much time the board wants to spend on it. There are definitely examples where he's on his phone for a significant amount of time. There's kids engaging in pretty significant wrestling, potential, heads hitting walls with no interaction. I don't know how quickly we can find those if you want us to actually see them, but they're in there.
Board members, do you feel that it would be helpful to view more
I think the
video?
chokehold was enough for me.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, I think the chokehold was enough for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It looks to be the consensus of the board that sufficient video has been observed, but if you wish to show more, you are certainly free to do so.
That's okay. I'll refer to the summary sheet that was in the packets. Summary of the concerns that were observed in the classes. It probably captures it a little bit quicker than going through all the videos. Basically, we had a total of 9 days that we observed. Mr. Miller was working out during the class more than teaching. 12 days, we observed students leaving the class early, total of 47 students. 2 days, he was observed talking on his cell for a significant amount of time. Students